Hey guys, it's Lego42299 here today, and I am back with another LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars custom minifigure showcase. Today we have Master Yoda from Season 6 and the Dark Side Yoda from Season 6. And I really wanted to make these figures after Season 6 came out on Netflix. And by the way, Season 6 was awesome. It's all what I wanted. I am kind of a little frustrated because Dave Filoni posted, pictures of the rest of Season 6 and 7. I didn't know they were going to make a 7th season. And Echo was supposedly going to be alive and all this stuff. But that's not the point. We got Master Yoda and the Dark Side Yoda. Now, as you can see, this Master Yoda might just look like the normal, normal Yoda. But as you can see, he does have painted legs and he has a smaller staff. Nothing much about him. It's more on the Dark Side Yoda. And I got a new camera, as you can see. Well, it's my parents' camera. And I'm using it. They're allowing me to use it. And it is so awesome with quality and whatnot. As you can see, it has a 54 clear zoom. You can zoom in very close on the figure. Very cool on the zoom. The zoom is very awesome. And as you can see, I got a little Star Wars background. And yeah, so these minifigures are very cool. As you can see, we have the Dark Side Yoda and the Good Side Yoda. No, normal Yoda, anyway. So yeah, let's get into this showcase. So we're first going to start out with the normal Yoda here. Just Yoda pretty much. And as you can see, it's just a normal Yoda from the ATRT Battle Pack. Nope, not Battle Pack. ATRT set that came out in 2000... just like last year or something. But as you can see, it's normal Yoda torso, nothing major about that. Normal Yoda head. I did try to flap one of the ears, but it didn't really work out that well. Like, literally, it just didn't work. He has a normal lightsaber, and I'm just going to get that out of the way. And he has a shortened staff, as you can see here. We got a shortened staff. I kind of just cut it open. Not cut it open. I just kind of cut it to the appropriate size of Yoda's staff. And let's get that out of the way. So, as you can see, it's just a normal Yoda. And I really just wanted to, make my Yoda look more cooler looking. And just, much better in every way. And so I decided to paint his legs. As you can see, he has his robes going down. And I've just kind of painted in a brown color with black outlining. As you can see right there are his feet. And does wrap around towards the back, but stops at the back. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's just a normal Yoda head. Nothing new about that. I do think maybe I should have painted his head a darker green color. But it does work. It works pretty fine. And so yeah, that is my custom Yoda. Not much. This is going to be a pretty short showcase, but I just want to get a video out to you guys because I got nothing new. I might do an update later. So yeah, and the thing about the Yoda thing, the Yoda 4-part was very cool, very awesome. Really liked how Yoda was acting in those ones. Just made you really love Yoda's character. And when he fought the Dark Side Yoda, that was probably the best part of the whole thing. Or maybe when he fought Palpatine in his little vision, and we finally figured out what happened to Captain Rex. Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, as you can see, the Yoda is pretty cool, pretty awesome. Sorry, gotta up the camera there. Pretty cool and pretty awesome. And everything about him is just very cool. The Yoda from from Season 6. Okay. I almost dropped something right there. From Season 6 was a little bit better. The animation in Season 6 was awesome. But the Yoda had more flat hair. It wasn't as spiky. I think they changed that around Season 4. No. I think it was Season 5 actually. But they had, his hair slicked back and he was very cool. He didn't have his lightsaber as much, but he did have his, normal stick that he usually has in the show. So yeah. So as you can see, my Yoda is done, and I wasn't saying I was gonna make this. I didn't even think I was gonna showcase it. Just kind of want to work on it. And I was like, to celebrate Season 6, I might as well. And I know it's been a little past. It's March, March 25th? Yeah, 25th. Sorry, I'm really screwing up today. But, yeah, so we're going to move on to the Dark Side Yoda, and I'll talk about him a little bit. As you can see, we have the Dark Side Yoda here now. Now, the Dark Side Yoda is more of a simple figure. Both of these figures are very simple because there's not much detail that has to go into them. It's not like a clone trooper, how you have to paint the helmet, but this one's from just a battle pack. No, not a battle pack. Yeah. It's more simple. All I did was paint his legs, and I painted his head completely black, as you can see. And I didn't cut off the hair. I was planning on going to do that, but I decided not to. He does have the orange glowing eyes. I added the yellow in effect, you know, to make it look like they're glowing. And he does have the sharp kind of like teeth on him, as you can see right there. I gave him like the roaring kind of face look, you know, with the sharp teeth. That was a very cool idea of mine. And the torso is just a normal black torso with some small legs from Lord of the Rings dwarf. Yeah. So the Dark Side Yoda was very cool and very awesome. I really liked how they decided to add that, because we never knew Yoda as a dark side. You know, has a dark side. He never was mentioned with a dark side. He never talked about like he had a dark side. And it just really kind of excites me because, you know, after he beat him up and whatnot and then, you know, killed the dark side, Yoda just was freaking awesome through that whole thing. But the Dark Side Yoda was a very cool twist. I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, sure, you expect that from the trailers, but I was like, what the heck? And when you saw it, it was just funny when the Dark Side Yoda was chasing Yoda and, you know, talking like, Yoda, and chuckling like Yoda does, but like he was evil. It was just really funny and just a really cool part of this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, so let's conclude this showcase. Alright, so before we end this showcase, I want to talk about a few things about Season 6. It was it gave me hope, in a way, that, you know, how Yoda became technically immortal, and that he could talk with the living and whatnot. He became part of the midi-chlorian force and all that stuff. All that cool stuff. It makes you think that possibly Yoda will possibly be in the next films as a ghost, talking to Luke. That would be awesome, because I was like, you know, with all the animation and whatnot, main thing I wanted to see in the next films, I just thought about, was, you know, kind of Darth Vader, you know, but better moving. But besides that, we might get Yoda again, and possibly Obi-Wan, and it makes sense now to me when he talked to Obi-Wan and whatnot, you know, about how I have training for you to do with your old master, how to connect to him. It was very cool how they added that in the Clone Wars series, you know, that Yoda talked to him, and I really enjoyed that. And it was very cool how they kind of gave you an insight about that. And Season 6 in general was awesome. I have no complaints about any of the episodes. The Jar Jar ones weren't as cool as the others, but they were still pretty cool to see Mace Windu doing some more action. But we got to see a awesome clone trooper battle in the first one. Kamino was very cool, that 4-part. And then there was, you know, the one with Anakin, Padme, and, what's his name? Sorry. Russ Clovis. And they were just very cool episodes. I just really enjoyed them all. Like I said, no complaints here. And these two figures were inspired off it, so they're very cool figures. And I hope you guys like them as well. Please comment, rate, subscribe. And yeah, so, that's pretty much it. God bless. Hey guys, it's like 42299 here today. Damn, then close the door. So here we have the Dark Side Yoda, and as you can see, he's got the perfect yellow eyes and yellow eyes.